There's all these cis parents out there who are so transphobic and so racist that are out there advocating and pushing for these anti-trans athlete bills, especially for elementary kids and middle school kids. Because, I mean, you know, what better way to show your racism than to take it out on innocent children who actually deserve to be able to play sports with their friends and not be brought into divisive politics from you and your friends, especially as you're indoctrinating them into such a hateful system like white supremacy. But let's go on. So, for those of you who are out there using your transphobia and your privilege and your power to be like, man, I don't want these trans kids in my sports. You know what you're doing? You're opening the door for some real harm, not just for trans kids, but for your own kids, especially for those of you who have them and feign to actually care about them. Because by pushing and promoting these anti-trans bills when it comes to athletes, what you are doing is you are actually scrutinizing the bodies of all children and trying to force them to go through very invasive medical exams and asking them to conform to restrictive surgical requirements, and also opening folks up to chromosomal and DNA testing, all so they can kick around a soccer ball on a field that the rest of us pay for. These invasive procedures are not just for trans kids, they're for any child who any parent suspects might be trans or intersex. And by the way, things like polycystic ovary system is now listed as a classification for intersex. So, while things like Title IX are out there to protect all children and to make sure that all children have equal access to all things around education, what you're doing is you are using your transphobia to really, really get gross. I mean, who are we to police the existence of other people's bodies and their chromosomes? And who the hell is paying for all this? You know who's paying for it? The kid that's sitting in school right now who is fidgeting because they have so much energy and not enough outlets. The kid who is sitting in their classroom right now feeling left out because they're not a part of a team and because they have no place to showcase their talents or their abilities. The kid who is being ignored because other people have taught their kids to call them names and point fingers and make them feel excluded. Shame.